Well, hello there. We are back once again in the Midnight Suns. And I still cannot reach the painting over there. I have no idea how to do that. But anyways, I think we basically did everything we needed to do in the previous episode. There is some sort of a meeting over here. I am kind of worried that it will trigger a mission just like it did last time there were this many people in the chapel. So before I even go worry about that, how about we go talk to Strange in the library? I think that could be quite fun. Let's see what Strange...
Large numbers of soldiers crossing borders, mostly in Eastern Europe. Lots of talk about Transio.
Is your source Maria Hill, or intercepted comms, or other?
A bit of all three.
In the Air Force, we call them betting odds.
In the Army, we call that hard intel. Semantics aside, Hydra's never been this active. Hearing about sleeper agents pulling out from all the major three-letter agencies.
Can't believe I find myself wishing Red Skull were still in charge.
Hydra hasn't been this active since my Howling Commando days. There's something going on that we're not seeing.
Interesting. Hydra is making moves.
You're not gonna believe this. Found a pivotal piece of intel that could blow the doors off Dracula's dirty dealings.
Oh my god, I just realized this dirty desk with the garbage on the floor. It belongs to Eddie, most likely. Since he's standing in front of it. Probably his desk. Also, hello there, BB Cat Moonglow. Hello. I hope you are doing well. It's always nice to see you come by. For me, it's going quite well. I'm always happy to play some Midnight Suns.
Who is a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
Raise the dog. Also, new book to read. Let's go. Through 22 cards representing all facets of existence, the tarot has universal sight of all futures. Possess the tarot, and you will take possession of your future. I think that's referencing the collectible we recently collected. Speaking of which, can I actually do anything with that? Let's see, where is it? Tarot cards. Yeah, we collected all the tarot cards. I'm not sure if they have any use besides just being a collectible, but doesn't seem like it at the moment. Also, no problemo. I always shout out to cuties in the chat. Let's speak to Doctor.
Wild plans to contribute, Hunter. Now's the time to share them.
Let's speak to Dr. Strange.
Our time to stop Chthon is running short. At this point, I'm willing to try just about anything. So, if you have any bright ideas...
We could bring the fight to Chthon. But let's go with there must be more secrets to unlock.
Surely the situation is not as dire as it seems. There must be more to learn, more secrets to unlock, some weakness we could discover about Chthon.
That's what I'm doing. If there's even a hint of a notion of a way to stop Chthon, I will ferret it out. If the circumstances weren't so dire, I might even find this fun.
Keep at it. Do not give up. We have to find something in one of those books.
These books tell me Chthon has been a threat before civilization began, when all that walked the earth were the Elder Gods.
But what else? Surely there is some bit of knowledge we can use. What other things did you learn?
I could keep you up all night blathering on about this, so tell me specifically what you are curious about.
Okay, well, we have a lot of options. Let's see, who were the Elder Gods?
Who were these Elder Gods? Tell me about them.
Siblings brought into existence on this planet by the Demiurge, the source of all life. These beings were named Set, Gaia, Oshtur, and Chthon. They ruled the planet for many millennia, each of them pursuing their own interests, increasingly battling each other for supremacy until finally it became too much. New gods emerged to topple the old gods and remove their influence from our world.
Nothing lasts forever, even for gods.
So hello there, Vonix. It didn't start for you, needed to refresh yet, which sometimes do be not really automatically starting streams for some reason. But that's alright, that's alright. Nice to see you arrive either way.
Kbit Biscuit Enjoyer.
Kbit Biscuit Enjoyer indeed. I do like the VIP alert. Maybe I should update it somehow. I guess we will see. I have some ideas. Anyways, was Chthon always evil?
Was Chthon always this monstrous evil from the very beginning?
There was always something wrong with him, but his insatiable pursuit of chaos magic eventually corrupted him in ways he could never reverse. While Chthon's sibling Gaia sought to nurture life on his planet, Chthon sought to absorb it into himself, to remake all life in his own twisted image. It was because of that evil drive that Chthon was banished to another realm.
And there he waits, ready to return when the opportunity presents itself. Like now.
Like now.
Did you notice my lips weren't moving there? Oh well. What will happen to this world?
If Chthon returns, what exactly will happen to this world?
The world and all life as you know it will cease to exist, but it will not vanish. It will be recast in Chthon's image. We will exist only as extensions of Chthon, and the world will only serve to keep him alive.
What a hellish existence.
Indeed, and why is the Darkhold so important?
What about the Darkhold? Could it not provide us with secrets of Chthon?
The Darkhold is dangerous in its own way. With Chthon locked away in another dimension, this is how he has sought to influence events in our world. It is Chthon's own words laid down in print. We cannot trust it as a reliable aid in our battle. It would be like trying to defeat Ultron using his own memoir. Nothing good will come of it.
And the writing is probably awful anyway.
I mean, makes sense. How important is the Hulk in Chthon's plan? That's a good question.
The prophecy mentions the sleeping giant awakening. If that is Hulk, how important is he to Chthon's goals?
I'm not sure, other than his presence complicates our ability to stop Hydra and Lilith's efforts.
Something will have to be done about him, or Stark may lose his mind.
Well, alrighty, I will keep you reading.
I do not want to hinder you anymore. Keep reading. Surely there is something we can use.
I hope you're right. And I'll keep digging.
And I assume you will glow.
Book. Maybe that will have the answer. If only.
You have nothing else to say. Now you are not glowing. There we go. So that was a lot of lore from Stray. I suppose we could go speak to Wanda over there. Okay. She should be through here. Oh, she's standing next to Agatha's grave. I know this place.
Fantastic. What do you have? I know what it's like to feel guilty about the death of a loved one, too. My Uncle Ben. It's my fault he died.
Did you kill him?
Well, no, but I could have stopped the guy who did. Hey, those are beautiful. What are they, some kind of daisy?
Something as rare as she was.
I'm sure she forgives you.
Thanks, Peter. But I kinda want to be alone right now.
Yeah, okay, sorry. Just trying to help.
I know, but this is not something you can help with.
Maybe someone else can.
Speaking of me, I assume. Oh, he
I
disappeared.
think what Peter said is true. That Agatha forgives me for what I did.
Let's go with I know Agatha forgives you.
I know she forgives you.
Yeah, right. You can't know that.
Well, I do.
No, you don't. No one does. She's dead and it's all my fault. It's always my fault. If I had learned to control my powers better, she would be here today.
You should learn from your mistakes.
Maybe there is a lesson in all this tragedy.
Yeah? And what's that?
You learned what happens when you let yourself get out of hand. The best way to honor Agatha's memory is to learn from those mistakes in order to ensure it will never happen again.
See, you say it's not my fault, but that's not really what you think. You think I'm as dangerous as Caretaker does. I still haven't been able to look her in the eye since I've been back. She hates me.
That is a tough choice. I'm gonna say she fears you.
She does not hate you. She fears you. And there is a difference.
Yeah, well, I fear myself. So, I guess that makes two of us absolutely terrified of me.
Then show yourself and Caretaker that there is nothing to be afraid of.
I'll work on it.
Agatha would want the two of you to be reconciled.
I know. I just don't know if I can make that happen.
Try. For Agatha.
Yeah, for Agatha. I, kinda need a few more minutes alone with her. Go on without me.
I will take my leave then.
Thanks, Hunter.
Alrighty then. Speaking of which, is there anything new in the Superlink? There is. I don't know if we read this already, but I'm going to hold a memorial for Johnny Blaze tonight. I know he wasn't everyone's favorite, but I think he deserves a send-off. I am in. Where are we holding this? You know the cave behind the abbey where I keep the hell right? In there. In same this. Should I bring some dip? Just bring yourself. So he is bringing a dip. Is Ileana calling Spider-Man a dip? Interesting. I have a personal favor to ask the Midnight Suns. Give Tony some space. He knows he messed up. He's freaking out about it. And the best thing to do is let him work it out of his system. He just made our jobs so much harder. He did the best he could with what he had. I mean, I went along with it. I was ready to die to see this through. It feels like bad luck, not a bad plan. We've all made mistakes in the fight against Lilith. To be fair, it could have worked. The plan was pretty good, but it only didn't work because the Hulk showed up, I assume. Because he jumped in front of the blast and essentially protected the page with his own body, which supercharged him. So I wouldn't blame Tony about any of this, that's for sure. Nico says, but this is an exceptionally green and murderous mistake. How does that get us any closer to stopping her? It doesn't. Look, I'm still pissed, but I get it. The Avengers may have just lost their friend for good, and I'm sorry for that, girl. Thanks, and don't worry about me. We will figure it out together. Also, no new messages. I don't know why these old ones are listed in here, but that's alright.
What have I done? Now my home.
What have you done? Now you're home indeed. Also, I don't know if I responded to your message, 1x, but I was thinking maybe updating the VIP badge logo in the redeem would be a nice little upgrade. Because as time went on, I realized that the white border doesn't really look as neat as I originally hoped it would. So yeah, we spoke to Wanda. We spoke to Strange. Let me collect the balls around the Abbey. Because we are always in need of some extra resources. That's for sure. Man, this was a waste of money. The enhanced threat room, we only used it like once, I believe, maybe twice. But oh well. Ooh, gift shop. Multi-dimensional ciphers. I'm gonna take this. It's legendary, and I'm gonna. Well, you know what? Let's just buy everything. Why not? Might as well make a collection of gifts. It would be nice if we could scrap the ones we don't want for some basic resources, but oh well. So these are all the costumes we unlocked. Based on this pedestal, it seems like we are either missing 2 or 3, if there is one more over here supposed to be. Out of the ones we unlocked so far, my favorite is definitely gonna be probably this one, to be honest. It's a bit too much to be wearing, but I like how it looks, you know. Second place, definitely this one. If you color code it to a different colors, it looks pretty nice. Same with this one. I think if this was like black design, I think that would look cool. But anyways, let's go forge some stuff.
It turns out Tony does occasionally make useful contributions. You know, I really could do just as well without you loitering back there.
How else am I going to steal your secrets if I can't see what you're up to?
I doubt you'd find anything suitable among my secrets anyway.
Whoa, wait a minute. Can it be? Did you just make a suit joke?
I didn't hurt its feelings, did I?
2 in a row. This is a major breakthrough for you. I'm so proud I could be here for this moment.
I'm glad you're amused.
I'm pretty sure we already have the dialogue, but I don't wanna interrupt it because it's interesting, you know. But yeah, we researched the Foundry too. I cannot believe I'm saying this, but the world needs more people like Stark. People willing to work with mutants as equals and give them credit when credit is due. A lot of good can come from us working together, and a lot of bad can come if we don't. Wolverine. Cool. We also unlocked a compliment. Nice. First mission card is free. Steve is always big on filmage study, breaking down our mission recordings to see where we can improve. My moves are typically flawless, but he might have some tips for the rest of you. That seems like a powerful ability to unlock. Let's do it. Forge upgrades. Can we afford it? We can. Reveals 5 abilities. Ooh, nice.
We are finally getting some decent tech down here.
Some decent tech indeed. This will be really useful. Let's see.
How's it going, boss?
Gamma coil. Let's see how this looks now that we upgraded it.
Good stuff. Sometimes I even impress myself.
It actually gives you 5 abilities to choose from. That is quite insane. Limbo Portal we probably already have upgraded, yeah. Ordered Helmout we don't need. Lethal Pounds. We do need Lethal Pounds because we wanna upgrade it, so I'm gonna take this. Air Superiority we already have upgraded. But I have a redraw, so let's redraw this. Gather. Modded gather. We already have 2 gathers that are modded.
And to think, I used to design sentient future tech.
I guess I can take the Dark Blessing and scrap it for materials, you know. That could work. We also have Gamma Coil Legendary. Now this is exciting.
Oh, now this.
Let's see. Please give me something actually legendary. Second Bladestone. Hell's Fury. Precision, Banish, Rapid Healing. We do need Rapid Healing. But we also need the Bladestone for sure.
It's probably fine.
Yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm gonna take these 2. Nice. This is huge. This is actually huge. Before I do anything, let me also quickly scrap the card that I said I would scrap. I think it was the Dark Blessing. There we go. I'm happy with that. Very happy actually, very happy. Speaking of which though, I also wanted to check. We could craft a Holy Burst, maybe, so that we could upgrade it. Let's check if we can. Ability crafting.
A task for us?
Hunter. We need Holy Burst.
So, have much experience with smithing? Perhaps you should put your suit on for this.
Where do you think I got the suit, Doc?
I assume through...
Okay, we need more resources, I'm learning. Let's check Ghost Rider. Retribution. That will take Attack Essence, which we probably have. It's the last card he needs to get upgraded, so let's finish up Ghost Rider deck. We can actually make it, nice.
Alright, now we're talking.
I wanna make everyone's deck fully upgraded and fully modded. So this is a first step. We can get Ghost Rider. And we can get some other fellas as well. Nice. Ooh, 450 heroic essence is required.
Tricks for old dogs. No excuses here.
Oh man. We need a lot more heroic essence, I'm learning. We should do a bunch of missions for essence. Let's get this.
Let's see him try to handle me now. Better test this out next time.
Cool. Let's do daily sparring, friendship XP, gamma coil card rerolls, sure. You know what? Let's do Venom.
This could be fun.
He's still kind of low in terms of friendship levels. Might as well boost him a little bit. There we go.
Peace.
Peace indeed. So now that we have forging and training finished, the only thing left for us to do is to go speak to the chapel people. And the chapel is this way. Let's go. I wish I could run in the abbey. For some reason you can only walk. But that's alright.
Hey guys, I know you probably don't want to hear this, but we need to start stepping up.
I don't understand. I thought the Avengers were supposed to be like the greatest superhero crew on Earth. I thought they would do better than this.
You should know this by now, Robbie. Meeting your heroes is always disappointing.
They were never my heroes.
Hey, don't be so hard on them. They're doing their best.
You don't get an A for effort in this hellscape.
I didn't.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm sick with sitting on the sidelines while the Avengers keep striking out.
So am I. It's time to take control.
This is our chance to show Caretaker and the others that we're not a bunch of superhero school dropouts. We're the Midnight Suns, and we're the real deal.
Count this Daywalker in, Blood Witch.
Count this mutant, ex-despot of Limbo, in as well.
Well, if you guys are in, so is Sparky.
Good. First, we need to hammer out the deets. We'll meet later. Till then, mum's the word. Okay? We know it's gotta be done.
Alrighty then, let's speak to Nico first.
Guess you overheard our conversation.
It was difficult not to.
Let's face it, this doomsday scenario might be a little too on the gothy supernatural side for the Avengers. So, it's time for them to move over and let the kids take the reins.
It was difficult not to overhear the conversation when I was literally standing in the middle of it. But you know what? She would really like if I said finally. As long as you are taking the lead, that could also work. I wanna make her friendly, you know. But this can make maybe some other people in the room unfriendly. I'm gonna go with finally.
The Avengers are clearly out of their depth.
Damn straight. Now it's our turn to screw it up.
You do not sound too confident.
I just don't want to jinx it.
So, do you have a plan?
You mean a plan to stop Chthon from serving us all up in his all-you-can-eat cosmic flesh buffet? We don't have all the deets nailed down as of yet, but we'll work it out. Till then, keep this under wraps until we know what we're doing. I don't want to freak out the Avengers any more than they already are.
Will do.
Cool. Catch up later.
It's like a plan. How about you, Magic?
Hey, can I ask a favor?
6 magic friendship is probably worth it. It's definitely worth it more than 11 attack essence. Magic looks pensive as you approach her. Before all these new people showed up, I do not think I felt so different. Now I see how some look at me. Like I am scary or weird. Magic, if anyone says a word to you, I will show them what scary looks like. You know what? I'm down with it.
Hunter.
I'm down with that for sure.
Isn't it literally called the Prophecy of the Midnight Sun? Seems like it's really been our fight all along.
Indeed, Blade, indeed. Now we need to get back the light points, which is probably easy to do, let's be honest. I also wanna compliment someone.
I miss my students back at the school.
You miss your students, that's nice. Maybe we should compliment Venom. Is he still here? He is.
Another day closer to the fulfillment of the prophecy.
You both work so well together.
All that gamma radiation. What's the Darkhold written on? Hulk skin?
Good point, good point. I don't think I have any hero ops. Nope.
Stay out of trouble.
You know what we should do? We should do Essence mission. Let's go ahead and do that. New region available. A new region is now available in the mirror table. Missions can now appear in any region that has been unlocked. Okay. Legendary Gamma Coil and Legendary Artifact. That is definitely something. Same thing over here. Legendary. Okay. Normal. This is a story mission. Intel cache wouldn't be too bad. Credits wouldn't be too bad. You know what? I'm gonna go for the Intel cache with Deadpool. Probably. Yeah, let's do it. Intel cache with Deadpool. Eliminate all vampires present at this location. Should be easy enough. KO 2 enemies using shove. Actually, you know what? Let's go for credits first. I think credits are important. Neutralize all enemy targets present at this location. Yeah, that should be nice. KO 3 enemies targeting Eddie Brock. I'm not sure if that's a good mission challenge. I mean, it could work maybe. I'm gonna risk it. It will give us another intel cache, so that will make essentially the Deadpool mission not worth doing at all. Let's go for it, I suppose. We will take Venom, Hunter, and we might as well take like maybe Scarlet Witch with us. She's also in need of leveling up friendship, so why not? And do I have any card that would make enemies target Venom? Maybe. The moment I don't see it. Let's see, damage. Select a hero to taunt all enemies in an area. I think this is what we are looking for actually. Focusing beacon, yeah. That should make the mission, the side mission, autocomplete, I believe. Let's go. Should be fun. I hope my plan works. And yeah, we might as well start with a little mission, you know. Get back into the action, defeat all enemies, yeah. Red key card, alrighty.
Not lost focus yet.
Show them what happens when you mess with the Midnight Suns.
We don't like running errands.
I didn't draw any Venom cards quite yet. Let's do Call to Arms.
Let us see if they have an answer for this.
Let me redraw Chaos Raids. Let me redraw Hex Charge. Devouring Strike. Alright, we need 3 heroism. We need 3 heroism. This is probably not the way to do it, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
The light is on our side.
I'm gonna overheal Wanda.
Thanks for the assist.
Gives us enough for Devouring Strike, but first things first, I should activate this. Those 4 should work nicely. They are now targeting me. If we use this, that should auto-complete the side objective, I believe. Oh, this one doesn't die. Okay. In that case, let's start like this. Let's see, did it work? It did work, nice, okay. Surprisingly easy in the end. 234, how much health? 103. I can kill you with this, but that will also damage Wanda and Venom. This is quick, 109. That will work. There is no other quick enemy. That will refund itself. There we go. Sure. Question is, what do we do next? We can definitely shove someone. I would even argue let's shove this wolf over here. He will be stunned next turn, which I think is worth doing. This only hits the big guy. That's alright. Damage each enemy in an area. 10% chance to apply bind to each target. Let's give it a shot over here. Maybe it will work out.
Too much for you.
He got taunted, he got split, nobody got binded, but that's alright. That is alright. 111. This is 115. I see. Hunter, how about we discard the Hex Bolt? So that you can do... Oh man, it's not enough to do anything. It's probably not worth doing. That was certainly a waste, but you know what I can do? Can probably... That won't work either. How about Scarlet Witch? Can you shove this guy? Yes, you can. Let's do it. He will split, but that's alright. I did it to draw a card, I suppose. What's our other item? They gain block equal to their offense for each enemy targeting them. You know what, let's use this on Venom.
Don't mention
it. That's a lot of block. A hero can never have more block than their maximum health. Well, that is unfortunate. But I am not at the maximum yet, so I'm not sure why that pop-up showed up. Anyways, we cannot do anything else, so let's end the turn. It's fine. Didn't even hurt. That's not good. Well, actually, it might not be as bad as it looks, especially since both of them stood next to explosives. Somebody.
They have not changed their plans.
Everyone is targeting Hunter. Not good. Hex field. It could almost be worth it, I suppose. You know what, Wanda? I'm gonna make you use the red key card. And now with the hex field, we can do some stuff, I suppose. You know what, Wanda? How about you push this guy into the explosives? Nice, that guy will split. alright. We can make this work, I believe. I need to gain some heroism. Let me redraw the tasty brains. Ooh, Lethal Embrace. That's not what I'm looking for, but I could kill this big boy over there or this big boy over there. And I think that's worth doing.
You've been practicing, haven't you?
Can make this explode. 163, that's enough to kill you. Let's do it.
Your mother abandoned.
I am out of card plays and out of heroism. This will be a painful turn. Most likely. But we did at least get rid of most of the threats. Wanda is wounded. That's alright, that's alright.
Lilith would be embarrassed by your weakness.
We will live. I was also thinking I could maybe increase the difficulty. Because we've been doing quite well in the past few episodes. I'm not too sure. Let's redraw the hero combo. Let's use this. Nice, nice. How many enemies can I hit with this? Not enough. The range on this thing is not that great. We could probably do some stuff over here. Let's use the hex field. Nice.
Ooh, you should probably see a doctor.
This will actually give me enough heroism to do the blade stone. It's gonna go insane, I believe. Yeah. I like it. Let's do this. We got a Salem Savory out of it. Twice for some reason. What the heck? We are out of card plays, that is true. Only a couple enemies remain. I'm confident, let's end the turn.
We have injured here.
Wanda is down, that's not good. This will definitely not be 3-star mission.
They're still set on me.
But that's fine. This is free. Might as well use it since it's free. On a redraw, gain block. Let's do it. On KO, draw a card. This does a lot of damage. So I should target someone with a lot of hit. 141, 179, 180. Okay, okay. Let's go for this one. There we go. We are Venom. Shane too quick. This is perfect. We can kill these two. Absolutely perfect. We could of course revive. It's for free. We might as well.
I'm glad someone was watching my back.
Damage each enemy near. Don't quite have the means. Venom. You also don't have the means quite yet. I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna move Venom over here. And I'm gonna hope we can push. Let's recharge this. Redraw, I mean. Let's redraw this. None of these are good already. Wanda, why don't you go? Oh, you cannot move, I see. I think this is worth it.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Because we will be able to do this. This will do more damage, let's do this. Now we have two enemies on the board. This is free.
Should be useful.
We are out of heroism, we are out of everything. Let's end the turn.
This is a secret.
Next turn we win. This will be like 1-star mission, but that's alright.
The light is getting dim.
Light is getting dim indeed. Chain 1.
Your actions have consequences.
There we go.
I am impressed.
X field.
That could have been so much worse.
Even though it's gonna be...
We all know that's wishful thinking.
Even though it's gonna be 1-star mission, I think we did really good because we completed the side objective, so I am happy with it. Yeah, look at that. Epic Gamma Coil, epic Intel Cache and credits as well. That seems decent to me. Could have been much worse, that's for sure. I did wanna go for essences, but having more credits is also useful since almost all the research leads to upgrades that require credits.
Hey Hunter, I'm gonna be saying some words about Blaze for the team. We're gathering in the cave right now. Come join us.
Can you imagine how devastated everyone would be if I went to sleep right now? I would lose so many friendships. Hello, Charlie.
You're the best girl. You know that, right?
There we go. Daily Charlie petting. I'm not sure how many levels Charlie has, but we are definitely getting close to having him fully leveled up. It's for sure. Credits. I know we need to go to the funeral. I wanna quickly pick up the balls. There we go. I think that's all of them. I don't see any anywhere nearby here. There is one over here, I suppose. Maybe there could be one in the library.
Hunter, hello.
Hello, Agatha. Hello, hello. Okay, let's go and do the funeral. Actually, there is a bunch of chests. Let's start with the legendary one. That's our last key. 52 credits, not bad. That is our last key. Also, is there a cat? There is a cat. I noticed it on the map.
You are a cute little shapeshifter, are you not?
It increased our stats.
Agatha is lucky to have you.
I didn't know a Bonnie could show up near the standing stones. That's interesting. I don't think we can open epic chests without a key. This is the first time in the history of this Let's Play series where we actually ran out of keys. At least the blue ones and the grey ones are free to open, but still. Quite unfortunate. I'm not actually too sure how to get more keys. Maybe we can craft one in library, in the cauldron. Maybe. But yeah, the epic ones. I don't think we can open the epic ones. Let me go try. If we go across the bridge. But I'm like 90% sure the epic ones still require key. It's definitely unfortunate. Elder Set Shrine, yeah. Indeed, arcane keys required. Well, let me actually go check if we have something we could use over here. We probably don't.
Blood sacrifice is what they had in mind.
We don't. So let's go do the funeral.
Hey, thanks for coming, everybody. I know we're all stretched thin at the moment.
We're all here for you, Robbie. We know this is important to you.
But we should move things along. I know what you're all thinking. You thought Blaze was a major league asshole.
Whoa, I thought Professor Xavier was the mind reader, Logan.
Quiet you. Anyway, Blaze. Yeah, he wasn't nice. But it's not a nice world. And sometimes you gotta be that way to get things done. And he really got a lot of things done. So, you kids remember that. You won't always be so fresh-faced and innocent.
Thanks, Logan. You said it better than I ever could. To be honest, I really struggled with what I was gonna say. Because I used to worship the flaming ground Blaze rode on. And then I met him. And safe to say, I didn't worship him so much anymore. Fairly certain I hated him. Right until he went and sacrificed his life to save mine. Johnny might not have been perfect, but at the end of the day, he was one of us. And I'm glad to have known him. To Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Is that it? Can we go now?
That's not very nice, Eliana. It is a funeral after all.
Yo, it's good to see you.
It is good to see you too, Robbie. That was a really quick funeral. I thought it would be slightly longer, that's for sure. Let's go back to the Abbey. Anyone wanna hang out?
Heads up, Hunter.
Would you rather fight 5 tiny Deadpools or a single giant one?
Doesn't seem like anyone wanna hang out, so let's go sleep. I hope I didn't miss anything, but this seemed like a quiet night with just a funeral. And nothing much else going on. We should have a bunch of intel now, which is exciting. Let me check Superlink. I think this is new. A wave of violence sweeps over Transia as family members turn against each other. 74 cases were reported in one night with assailants as young as 5 years old. 5? How? Why? Well, Emma first thinks it's some sort of psychotic pandemic. She and other telepathic mutants are trying to break whatever mind control is going on there before everyone in Transia kills their loved ones. And their not-so-loved ones. What if those mutants catch it? Wouldn't that be worse? Yeah, even if her family is like 1,000 miles away, she can probably still hurt them telepathically. If my brain was telepathically attacked by a family member, I'd be extremely annoyed. Just annoyed, yes, and then I'd get even. Makes sense. That is definitely a scary thought. Having telepath with some sort of a aggressive disease. Hello. Common chest is able to be opened, you'll have to see it. Seems like this one is also restocked. Print rare. Okay. The other chests are the purple ones which we cannot open. Okay. So just the two in the Abbey. You'll have to see it. Let's speak to Wolverine.
Pull up a stool, Hunter. Never too early to get caffeinated. Stark convinced me to put a shot of his new Stark Drive energy drink in my coffee.
Stark Drive?
Sure. It tastes like sweaty gym sock dipped in coffee, but at least it wakes you up. And if we're headed to Transia, I'm gonna need it. This thing could last 24 hours or 24 days. Hard to tell.
Okay. I am prepared for anything. We could be in Transia for a long time. We will strike fast.
This group does not waste time. We will strike at Hydra and Transia quickly, and we will win.
Now there's a real rah-rah spirit I can get behind. I've got no time for long stays overseas. I don't like to pack a toothbrush, and my transient is pretty terrible.
It makes sense that Lilith would go back there. Back to her homeland, that is. Back to the source of her powers.
She's gonna be in for a real nasty shock if she's looking for home. It's not like the old days with the Knights of Wundagore riding around the place. Red Skull and Hydra did a pretty good job of screwing Transia up in every way possible.
Transia can still be saved.
The people of Transia are good at heart. There is natural beauty there. We can still save the country from the destruction brought upon it.
We go smash Hydra, and while we're there, we'll plant some trees? Sounds like a plan.
It looks like the others are gathering now in the war room.
Yep, I'll head that way myself. Just need a few more sips of sweaty gym sock. We gotta talk to Stark about getting some new flavors.
Alrighty. You know what? I won't buy the magic books.
Parker said he'd take point on any future battles with the Hulk.
Not.
He won't admit it, but it's true. Trust me.
Thank you for the nut 1x. Thank you. I don't see any balls. So let's go see what's happening over here.
Transia? Never heard of it. Do they have burritos?
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Is it Friday yet? Oh wait, we don't get weekends on this job. Join a hangout with Blade that he loves.
Is that a question?
More like a prompt. You know, to see if the journals were true, or if there was something you left Yes, definitely for intel. If so, War Journal number 47 is my favorite. So when you were surrounded by Hydra troops in that transient cemetery, did all that stuff really happen? Where you bounced the shield off the tombstones and took out like 10 elite troops?
No.
Oh, so you made it up?
No, I cut out the more unbelievable parts. Lots of redacting. Truth was way crazier.
I knew it!
Let's discuss. But first, the mission.
Right, the mission. Good call, Captain America.
You enjoyed calling me Captain America, didn't you?
Yes, a little too much. I'm kind of a big fan.
Is there anything you can tell us about Transia that might give us an edge?
You're the oldest American at the Abbey, isn't that right?
I was born here, yes, but last I recall, this land was British colonies.
Wow. So you missed the birth of our country.
The notion of a free land was not a popular idea outside of late nights at taverns.
Being a piece of American history myself, I'm kind of a buff about our history. Do you remember any big news from your time?
Well, I met a fascinating youngster.
I was fishing near the Charles River when a group of kids tried to steal my haul of crappie.
Early hooligans.
Indeed. What was strange was they were led by a 6-year-old boy who was smarter than Tony Stark. For such a young boy, he had a unique worldview. As we gazed at the river's currents, he told me of his dream to touch lightning.
Wait. Was this child named Benjamin Franklin?
Yes, that rings a bell.
You met Benjamin Franklin when he was a kid? Hunter, to quote Robbie, I am geeking out so hard right now. You met a legitimate founding father. Hunter, your stories fascinate me. You brushed elbows with history.
It is the past. None of it matters if we do not stop Lilith.
Of course. Thank you for giving me a distraction, Hunter. I feel like I know you so much better now.
There is so many dialogues happening at the same time, holy moly. Let me check over here for some orbs. This one, there is a second one. And let's go do...
Back to Eastern Europe. Maybe I can finally get some decent pampushka.
Let's do this. Intel case description.
Tell me you found something good. Time to spill your guts, Hydra. Great intel. Bad news for the world.
Bad news for the world indeed.
Sending on an op.
These intel caches are getting more and more expensive. Nick Fury passed along an urgent request from Maria Hill, currently stationed in Transia. Also, Himbedi, hello there. Thank you so much for the follow. We are spread thin out here and need immediate assistance from superhero teams with some knowledge of what's happening in Transia. Send them my way and I'll put them to work.
If I had time, I'd take care of these myself. But I have been accused of hogging the ball before.
And it has to be Midnight Sun, so you know what? Let's send Nico. Yeah. That seems like a good plan. Why would a Satan-worshipping cult be looking for members in New York in the middle of a possible apocalypse? A client of Jessica Jones' kid was recruited to Demon Fire. We should stop this extracurricular activity before it gets out of hand. And if it's an Avenger, we will get a bonus thingy. So let's send... You know what? Let's send to you. Sure, why not? Seems like a good plan. Let's go to the forge. Ooh, new post. Okay, let me read the post real quick. So if my it's complicated ex-girlfriend replies with fine, what does that mean? Is it actually fine? Now this is a discussion for sure. If she says it's fine, it's fine. Everything falls into place with a little bit of trust. So should I reply I respect your fine or not? I can hear the train coming, but I cannot look away. She texted back good, so I think we are good. And there is the train. Choo-choo splat. Yeah, I have no idea what the heck. I have no idea what the heck. So let's just do some forging. With the right prep, most battles are won before you even step on the field. I intend to keep it that way. Well, well, well. Spend moves to cure allies in combat. That seems like it could be fun. Wanda's nursemaid, a creature named Boa, was a powerful healer. Wanda spoke of her often when our lessons turned towards the healing aspects of magic. Perhaps I can persuade Wanda to share more of Boa's knowledge. Sure. Why not?
Hey, Hunter.
Let's analyze this.
Sometimes I even impress myself.
Okay. Let's see. Little Embrace Plus. We already have a modded one. Spike Burst we actually do need. I'm gonna take that. Chaos Reigns we already have modded. So I'm gonna reroll this. Hex Charge, I'm gonna reroll. Charge. Well, well, well. I'm gonna take Little Embrace and I'm gonna probably scrap it, if I'm being honest.
Good day, Hunter.
Good day indeed. So, Venom. Edit the deck. On KO, +1 moves. On redraw, recover. On KO, draw a card. I think these two are better than this one, so let me scrap this one. And Spike Burst we will upgrade when we have the necessary tools, I suppose. War Room upgrade available. Okay, let's go check it out. How much does it cost? Oh yeah, that's nice.
Things are looking up around here.
We have plenty.
See you soon.
Now for training. I don't know if we have enough resources to do anything here.
Could have at least left me a chair. Ready to work?
I don't have enough for my stuff, and I don't have enough for Venom stuff either. At least I can do some daily sparing for friendship. Let's do Captain America.
We could go a few rounds. I can see you've earned your reputation.
There we go. And I suppose we can go ahead and pick the next mission. Surprisingly not much stuff.
More chit-chat. I'm gonna wait near Magic.
Story mission and Nico is not available. That's alright. Legendary Intel Cache. Now here is a hard mission with essences. That is intriguing, but I think we should do a story mission. Let's do the Here Comes the Sun. As the sun rises over New York City, the heroes must face a new breed of vampire. Okay.
Getting word of another attack. Vampires in Central Park. Right before dawn. Can you imagine?
Dawn?
I knew this was coming. Just not so soon.
The city is in enough chaos.
We'll handle it. No problem.
Ah, Blade. Ever the optimist, hmm?
I suppose I will take myself as well. Yeah. That seems like a good team. Let's continue. Man, I like my outfit. It looks cool.
Going for a hike on Mount Wanda. Remember to bring a walking stick. Beat that hike.
Morbius has a point.
Step through portal.
I shall step through portal. No debriefing. I'm surprised. Usually Caretaker has some words to say. Apparently not today. Let's see how we can handle this mission.
Look at them. The sun will be up any minute now. They don't seem to care.
Then let's make them care.
Seems like a plan.
It's our enemy.
Yeah, that's the same. Same tutorial as always.
I'm afraid they'll have to cancel their picnics and ball games for today.
I'm sure they're more worried about surviving.
As they should.
Start with a quick attack. I don't have any more quick attacks. Nobody is bleeding. On a redraw, gain block. Let's redraw this. Relentless. I wish we had more quick attacks, that's for sure. Let's charm. What's this again? Let me check. Will attack a civilian. Okay. Will attack a civilian. So we need to basically focus fire on this guy and this guy. 200 health. Let's see. I have a plan. I'm gonna use Morbius to push him into this guy. It gets a KO, but also allows us to kill him with this, which will draw a card. Oh wait, this is a knockback move. I didn't realize. Ooh, in this case, we might as well. Everybody is too far away. I wish I could hit one of the fellas over there. Oh well, oh well. You know what? How much health do you have? You will be killed with guarding strike. That's fine.
You were too weak for this fight.
On redraw gain block, we might as well. Cure doesn't really help us much. I can still discard something as well if I want. Not enough heroism. Chain 3. Okay. Before I do this, I have a perfect plan. I'm gonna discard here. I'm gonna use Hunter to push this guy over here. Then I'm gonna use the Blade card to kill these 3 over here.
You are a force to be reckoned.
And now we can finish with this, which will also draw a card twice, because we will push him into Blade.
Your mother abandoned
you. Yep. Now we are out of card plays, but we also got rid of every single enemy. So I believe that's a good turn for us. Next turn we need to kill this for sure. Which will be probably difficult. Yeah, let's end the turn.
Looks like they have got help.
Some quick fodder.
I know this must pain you, Blade, to see your turf overrun like this. All that work.
Kinda seems like you're trying to piss me off.
Am I that transparent? In honesty, I heard you fight harder when you're angry.
I'm fond of that tactic myself, Doctor. As you can see, he doesn't always buy it.
Or maybe I only play along when I feel like it.
You know what, let's use Morbius. Oh, we need some more stuff. Okay. Let's do this to apply vulnerable to the big thingy, to the exe. Now it's vulnerable. And we have heroism that we can use to do this. Explosion will also affect the human, so we cannot do this. That's unfortunate. But we can do this.
I'll make quick work of you.
Which seems to be worth it. Relentless will kill you, let's go.
Now that was something.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but so far nobody on our team got attacked even once. And we are about to kill the last enemy. So that's pretty cool. If this isn't 3-star mission, then I don't know what is.
My regards in hell.
I forgot to increase the difficulty. Oh man. I'm gonna do it right after this mission.
They do not fear the sun. I'll give them something to fear. No. Allow me!
Holy moly, it's yet another Dracula boss fight. Defeat Dracula to complete the mission.
So, the wait is finally over. How long has it been since you felt the sun on your face, Dracula?
Centuries. The better part of a millennium, in fact. But you already knew that, Blade. And thanks to your unlikely ally, Dr. Morbius, I was back for it.
I cannot allow that!
Okay, let's think about this. We can definitely get a KO over here. Which will also draw a card.
It sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
This will stun any unit that is knocked into it. So if I take Morbius, for example, and go over here.
I've been waiting.
That should be nice for us. It gives us a KO. And it allows Morbius to push him. Not quite. I was hoping he would be able to push him into the explosive. We can discard though, that's true. I can push these two into one another. Which then allows me to... We might as well do this, it's free. But also I can discard this. It will let me push him into this. Now he's stunned for a turn. I have 3 heroism, which probably will be enough to kill this guy. Because I can throw a stone and I can also drop this pole on him, I believe. With blade.
Get some.
There we go, first turn with no damage. Unless Dracula moved twice. I'm not actually sure. Restrain for 1 action. Unable to act until the end of turn. So he will move once. Every single one of us has block. So we should be fine. Let's end the turn.
Let this be your
Pretty much everyone resisted, except for a little bit of HP on Hunter. That's fine. That is fine.
Children will finally know true freedom. The power to rule the day just as easily as we rule the night.
Maybe in some rat hole in Transylvania, but New York is my town.
That is all about to change. Just as it began, your legacy ends with the rising sun.
Draw a card for each target. Apply 1 bleed. You know what?
Now remember,
That seems like a good way to do it.
I am impressed.
It actually gave us 3 cards. Nice. This isn't enough to kill anyone, unfortunately, but it will be useful for the next turn. Forceful knockback might be good to use over here, because we will be able to also hit the explosive.
never seen that before.
Nice. Card play refunded. This is 105 damage wise, not enough to kill you. You are marked though. I have 2 card plays. I could kill you with stake. I just need to generate some more heroism. I can definitely apply bleed to you. Yeah, I don't see any debuffs for giving him bleed. Let's do it.
That's one hell of a move.
That will allow us to stake this guy.
These fanatics are always the same.
Nice. We still have a card play, but we don't have means of doing anything. I can knock him over there though.
Far worse.
Now he's vulnerable. Let's redraw the hero combo. Claw. If target has bleed plus damage, that's perfect. That will actually down him.
Not good enough.
You love to see it. No more enemies on the board. Let's end the turn.
We are being reinforced.
He has recovered.
To think I've come full circle. My salvation and my curse all began with you.
A common refrain
Too
from
vulnerable.
vampires who haven't yet accepted their profound gift.
Not everyone wants to feed on the innocent. You never did understand that.
I understood perfectly well. I just don't indulge in weakness.
Okay, well, let's start with the obvious. Hunter can kill this guy. Trying to think. I have some redraws as well. We can use Quick to deal with this guy. That will be refunded. This is also quick, but it's not enough to kill anyone. This will bring you down to 85, which is not enough to trigger the quick. On KO, gain block 105. I'm not too sure if I wanna do any of this. We will definitely not need heals, so let me redraw heal. On KO, gain 1 counter and apply 1 bleed. It is a forceful knockback. Let's see. Not quite enough to get a kill. I'm not in the perfect position to really utilize it. Let's redraw hero combo. Charm. We are out of redraws. So here is what I'm thinking. Here is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna blade up. 172, that's enough to kill that guy. I'm gonna use this. Then I will use Morbius to get the block out of this guy.
teach me that one.
Probably isn't the best way to do it, but would be fine. Target an enemy, they attack a random ally. Maybe that could be useful. Also, I haven't used the items yet. Select a hero, their attacks apply to bleed. Let's start with this. Single protocol. Nice. And give this to myself. Nanite edge. Apply 2 bleed, apply 1 bleed. Seems pretty cool to me. This just costs 1. So what we wanna do here is probably finish this guy with this move to gain the counter. And in order to do that, we need to charm you. I hope that's enough to KO you. You are now marked as well, which is kind of fun. Man, it is enough to KO you. Nice. I was almost upset.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Now we have a counter. It's pretty good. These 2 cards are free, so we might as well use them both.
What a waste.
Look how much bleeding he has. Level up, nice. We still have a card play, but we are out of cards, unfortunately. He will take 84 damage each turn. Not bad. Let's end the turn, I suppose. I don't have moves, so I cannot really use any environmentals on this turn. I was hoping he would attack Morbius, to be honest, since we have the counter. I might get my wish, actually. Nice.
Who I am?
Counter worked.
You won't leave here alive.
And he do be bleeding. Defeat Dracula.
Take a good look at
Knock back in any direction.
Your confidence is inspiring, Blade. It must be my blood running through
On
your
KO draw
veins that
account.
gives you such spirit.
Take a lesson, Morbius. This is how you piss me off.
Let's use the free card first. Deadly Grounds could maybe come in handy, but we don't need the heroism quite yet. Though we could then use the hero combo, that's also true. Or I could just go with this. Actually, the smartest move would be to use the quick strike over here. That gets refunded anyways. Then we can use hero combo on him. He do be bleeding. Then I can use this on him to kill him.
You had your chance to escape. Feel my call.
That's the mission complete. That should be 3 stars, I think.
Lost children. You disappoint us, betray us, shed the blood of your own.
No one hurts you more than family.
Join us in the light. We won't ask again.
You won't. But not for the reason you think.
I don't understand. Why aren't you?
To mass produce the serum, you diluted my sample. Yes, it protected you from the sunlight, but each use of your powers burned more of it away. You are, as they say, running on fumes. And when those expire, so do you.
This isn't over.
It is, for now. Unless you'd care to stay for a walk in the park.
Back to the sewer, where he belongs.
Are you disappointed we didn't destroy him?
Nah, he always comes back. But knowing he's got to live with that humiliation almost makes it worth knowing you.
Oh, that's nice. So he's been defeated, but not quite killed yet. I assume he will come back. Also, we got achievement. Apparently that was the end of Morbius missions. Cool. And we did indeed get 3 stars. I'm gonna increase my difficulty to, let's say, more health, more health. Should I try Heroic 3? I feel like that's a bad idea. Let's try Heroic 2. Yeah, that could be nice. Yeah, Heroic 2 it is. Let's continue. And if we can still manage to get 3 stars, I'm gonna maybe increase it to Heroic 3, because the extra gloss could be quite useful. Because I kind of wanna buy all kinds of outfits and such. And all the gifts in the gift shop and such. Maybe some more paintings as well, we shall see. But yeah, that's that done. Let's speak to Morbius first.
Fortunately, I was there to show you how to make quick work of errant fools. Congratulations, Hunter. Dracula's vampires suffered a major loss today.
You deserve the credit, Doctor. You did good work today.
The sunlight serum is so diluted it no longer poses a threat. The vampires have been cast back into the night, where they belong. I don't think I can properly express my relief. Hunter, if you had not been there to lean on throughout all this, I do not know how I would have survived.
I feel the same.
This plague of vampires put stress on the whole team. We supported each other.
You are too kind. I'm glad I found such a welcoming family of heroes. And about that, Hunter, you should know that I will remain committed to the Midnight Sun's greater mission. You all helped me in my time of need. It is only fair that I return the favor.
Your support is much appreciated.
Marvelous. But before we move on, we must make one final decision regarding the sunlight serum.
We?
Oh, yes. I value your guidance. My prototype sample is no more, but I still possess my research notes. I could continue my experiments in the hopes of curing myself and maybe others, unless the risk of it falling into the wrong hands seems too great.
Well, I won't say destroy it because it could genuinely be helpful. How about you keep exploring or secure it for now? One of those two, I think. Yeah, you should secure it for now.
You are too emotionally close to this problem right now. Store your notes in a safe place until you have time to reflect on the best path forward.
I had not thought of that approach, but it does have merit. I do not know when the right time will come, but I look forward to that day. Thank you for your help, Hunter.
He went with the neutral option, I suppose. And I think that's a good way to do
I wish
it.
all vampire threats were this easy to dismantle. Can't believe I'm saying this aloud, but I think I figured out Dracula's master plan.
Go on.
There is a Lilith connection, but it's not direct. Dracula is acting like he knows the world is coming to an end. Didn't expect him to be an apocalypse prepper, but here we are. Think of every play he's backed so far. Some of his plans overlap, right?
I had noticed that.
That's because he's throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks. It doesn't matter what plans fail. As long as one succeeds, he wins. The good news is, we're foiling his plans faster than he's setting them in motion. If we keep nipping these buds, he'll have nothing left. Let's debrief on the latest. Looks like Dracula's plan went up in smoke. See what I did there?
I do. Is the sunlight serum truly gone?
Dracula still has a supply, but it's barely effective, as you experienced. For a master plan, this one was a real dud.
Dracula want to use it again?
Morbius shamed Dracula. The Lord of Vampires will rid himself of the serum.
Think you're right. Never mess with the sun.
You mean the suns?
But shh.
What?
It's a... never mind. Central is tracking all mention of the sunlight serum or anything like it. Unless it finds something, I think we're done here. Anything else on your mind?
I should go.
Thanks, Carol.
Sure thing.
All of your dialogues I already heard. You are still glowing though.
Anything else on your mind?
I should go.
Thanks, Carol.
Catch you later.
There we go. Strange.
It seems we can finally put this ordeal with Morbius' serum behind us.
Thankfully, we have more important things to focus on now.
Hunter, thank you for not being overly harsh with Morbius.
I only did what seemed to be right at the time.
I would say you are wise beyond your years, but you have more years than most of us put together. Maybe that's what makes you so discerning.
And still no wrinkles.
Indeed. I am just glad that Morbius found some peace of mind. I am familiar with that journey. It's not easy. Be proud of your part in that, Hunter.
Alrighty, seems reasonable, I suppose. Let's see.
Electric right now.
Will I see you at the meeting?
Maybe. Depends how bored I am.
Oh yeah, there is a book club meeting. I didn't forget. Let me just collect some balls. I'm certain there are some around here.
Dracula hit by the it's just instinct.
Hit by the Morbius, holy moly. Eddie does have quite the headlines. For sure. I think this is the last ball. There could be some on the training grounds. Let's go check. And there is one over here.
Call me an idealist, but shining a light exposes the darkness for what it is.
Did you read today's book?
Of course, but you'll get nothing out of me until the meeting.
Fair enough. Honestly, I kind of forgot what was the last book about. Maybe I should go check up on it. You know what? Let's do that. I just wanna get a glimpse, since I don't remember the details. I know we read it, though. The Last Queen of Deimos. I remember we read this, but we skipped through it because I wasn't interested. Yeah. This is the heavily sci-fi book. Probably the only book in the game that I didn't actually read. So this should be an interesting meeting for sure. Let's talk to Blade.
Time for book club. You coming?
Yes, I will come.
Meet you there.
I'll walk you.
Even Charlie is here. Apparently Charlie also read the book. The more you know.
I don't think we've seen the last of Dracula, but I've got plenty of ass-kicking saved up for next time.
Sounds like a plan.
I will see if I can find you a treat later.
Yeah, my plan backfired. Thought choosing a weird book would drive people away.
Why would you do that?
More punch for the rest of us.
Dang.
Why have I not heard of Crash Morgan? I know it's an older book, but this is exactly the kind of story I like.
Honestly, I'm not surprised. You do be in the space all the time, so sci-fi would be your kind of book for sure.
I thought Logan might bail, but I told him we bring more snacks this time. I have him figured out.
Okay. Anyone else? Apparently not.
Ready to kick this off?
Let's do it.
I am ready.
All right, Logan, I need to know. Why did you choose this book?
I'll tell you, just not yet. I want to hear what you thought of this book.
It was written in the 1940s, so I expected some repugnant attitudes and phrases. But it surprised me. The writing was simple, yet the story was deeper than it had any right to be.
What was your favorite part?
It's in the chapter where Crash and the princess escape the Zorgots. The next morning, they see the sun rise and Mars rising beside it. When the princess asks what the future holds and Crash just stares at Mars as it eclipses the sun, it gave me chills.
Let's go with that's some powerful symbolism.
Is it just me, or do the stellar bodies represent their time together?
Absolutely. The time they have together is fleeting. I think this is where Crash first realizes there's no future for the two of them. Anyway, I think the moment gets lost when the Zorgots deploy their Null Stalkers.
I don't get why the robot dog didn't warn them. I thought it could talk.
Not until number 19, the minefields of the reticulates. It's a whole thing.
Got it. So, what's the idea with Crash's promise?
What about it?
When Crash apprehends Glaxogorp, they have a tense conversation in the back of the flypod. Crash says there's a way the Zorgots can leave the moon with everything they want, but the princess must take the throne. Then Crash vows that no queen of royal blood shall ever rule Deimos. Glaxogorp agrees, but why? Crash breaks the vow in the next chapter.
I thought Crash never lies.
Glaxogorp agrees because all Zorgots know Crash never lies.
Isn't that the point? Crash cares so deeply for the princess that even a vow can be broken. And how does that tie into the Hydro gunfight at the top of the space scraper?
Really? You don't see it?
I do.
They're shapeshifters.
Who?
Crash and Glaxogorp.
No.
Yep.
But then, when do they...
The hydro gun fight. Crash gets hit in the helmet and goes down. And what happens whenever Crash is unconscious?
The helmet changes color. Turns bronze like the suit.
Right. Then Glaxogorp pulls up on the rocket sled and takes Crash and the princess into custody. That's when they make the switch. Crash and Glaxogorp change form. But where do they stash the princess?
I have no idea. In Crash's spacesuit? I don't wanna accidentally say the wrong thing. I could joke and say adorable dog. Let's go with the spacesuit.
It is obvious. They put her in Crash's suit.
Exactly. Crash won't need it to survive because they're within the bubble city. So we get to the Deimos Council meeting. The princess refuses the throne and declares her love for Crash, who is the princess in Crash's suit. When they embrace, the false princess deactivates the Magna Manacles binding Crash. But Crash nabs the Star Scepter from the fake princess, activates the suit's zoom vest, and smashes through the monoculus.
So, if that's the actual princess, she escapes. But who is the false princess?
That's a shape-shifted Glaxogorp. Without the Star Scepter, Deimos can't crown their queen.
Right. She never wanted it, and the Zorgots definitely don't want it. Glaxogorp, posing as the princess, can steer Deimos away from war.
And when the fake Glaxogorp vows the Star Scepter shall be restored to the princess, that's actually Crash.
So Crash made 2 vows and broke neither of them. The cliffhanger with Glaxogorp chasing Crash's ship is actually Crash returning to the princess so they can escape Deimos.
You got it. They reveal the switcheroo at the beginning of number 6, Attack of the Intergalactic Space Weasels.
Clever. I like it more now. And that's where we'll call it for tonight.
So, Logan, why did you pick this book?
Because it's fun.
No other reason?
Every book doesn't need to be a teachable moment.
Fair enough.
My book was the best of them.
You have only been to 2 meetings.
Yeah, but you know I'm right.
I mean, fair point.
I almost wish this book was a comic instead. I would have liked to see the monoculus.
That is also a fair point. I'm surprised you don't have anything to say.
I wonder if Tony could build me a robot dog.
Well, I think he could, but let's speak to
More
Blake.
missions like that, we just might be friends.
You did not mention a book for next time.
Yeah, with everything going on, I'm gonna put book club on a hiatus. Until things are less apocalyptic.
That's actually kind of sad. Why is good idea grayed out as if we already said it once before? Let's go with I'm going to miss this.
I hope we come back to this in the future.
Same here. Books are a gourmet meal for thought. Not to call anyone out, but you just can't feed your mind gristle.
We should invite more people. I don't think he will like it. But, yeah.
Who else would you invite, if you could?
There's a lawyer who got me out of a bad situation a few years back. Smart as a whip, picks up on subtle things even I tend to miss. As long as the books we read have Braille copies, I could convince him. Actually, I need to thank you for sticking around since the beginning. For all your help with Carol.
Of course.
I don't get close to many people. I never get into relationships. That's not a rule I ever break. but I did with Carol. Beyond all the reasons, I find her amazing. Do you know why?
Nice to see you, Dance1x. Also, I'm pretty sure he was mentioning Daredevil, which is kind of funny because Daredevil doesn't actually need Braille books in order to read books because he can feel the ink on the paper. That's a fun fact from comic books. Of course, she's a badass. Let's go with a joke.
You are into her because she can kick your ass.
That's exactly it.
Really? I was joking.
I'm not. Vampires fight dirty. They'll kill whoever you love just because they can. If they really want you to suffer, they'll turn your true love into one of them. That's why dating me is a death sentence, and I refuse to put that weight on anyone. But can you imagine some pissant vampire trying to chow down on Captain Marvel? First his fangs would snap off on contact with her skin, then she'd just chuck it into space. No hiding from the sun out there. There's no way they can ever touch her, but it's not just that.
It is you. She is safe from you.
Yeah. I never break my rule because I know deep down there's a chance I could lose control. But with Carol, hell, she could hold me over her head till I was myself again. Wouldn't even break a sweat.
Let's go with a joke. I would love to see that.
Completely unrelated. I want to watch Captain Marvel bench press Blade.
I would not.
You were no fun.
And you already knew that. Well, I'm glad you joined me for all of this. Maybe next time the world is ending, I'll start a sparring club.
A sparring club? Is that just training with a fancy name?
You saw right through me. You headed out?
Yeah, it's time to go. Also, your eyes are beautiful, by the way.
Yeah, I am done.
Righteous.
If you look at his eyes up close, they really are quite beautiful. Rapid healing or pierce slash? I'm gonna take the rapid healing and we will scrap it. We also got Fury, which is a final attack. Also, achievement. This was apparently the last book club meeting, so that's cool. That means we are probably getting close to ending the game, which is kind of sad, but hey, we will do most likely a second playthrough. Because I am absolutely loving this game and I don't want it to stop, and I am genuinely curious about how different things are if we go with the dark abilities and dark dialogue options. Plus, if this game has New Game Plus, it would mean we would just keep on getting better and better, building our decks further, making them overpowered, which I do find very fun indeed. So, there is always that. Let's speak to you.
Anything else on your mind?
I should go.
Thanks, Carol.
Sure thing.
I don't know why they keep glowing when they don't have anything new to say, but oh well.
You were right, Blade. Morbius proved very useful today.
You know, even I'm impressed that he stared down Dracula.
So, did the two of you bury the hatchet?
We're not exactly friends, but I appreciate his experience in the field.
Sounds like someone is developing a grudging respect for the living vampire.
Okay, sure. Just don't tell him I said that.
You know, grudging respect is the first step to real friendship.
It's time to drop this, Hunter.
I think you two would make a great team, to be honest, but I understand why Blade doesn't like to be around Vampire, I suppose. Why are you still standing here?
For once, my failure of science has worked to our advantage.
That's for sure. Any chests or anything? I don't have keys. There is a legendary I cannot open. But on the flip side, we don't really need to open chests because we already got all the pallets and such, so let's just go sleep. Why is Heroes glowing? Oh yeah, I got a card, I believe. Fiori. And it's a pretty cool card overall, but I'm probably just gonna scrap it if I'm being honest. If I could, I would also scrap Annihilation. If I'm being honest. Oh well. Anyone else has something? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, let's go sleep. Oh yeah, join a hangout with Blade that he loves. I don't think I can invite him anywhere. I cannot, so we cannot do that tonight. Maybe next night. Let's go sleep. Let's see what happens. In the morning. Research complete, hero ops complete, no. Superlink apparently. No direct messages, I am surprised. Nobody wants to talk to us. Apparently. That is surprising. Let me check for balls. Are there any balls? There is ball over here.
It's nice to have a peaceful.
Any more balls for me to grab? Doesn't seem like it. Maybe in the fort. There is a ball over here. There we go. One over there. Indeed, another ball. There could also be some balls in library. None of these are legendary. Though, maybe we should buy the epic ones. Who knows? Ah, you know what? Nah. Let's save the gloss for something else. Could prove to be useful later on.
The legend walks among us.
Among Us? Nico is being sus. Guess that was what happens when she went out. Okay, let's go ahead and finish the heroes.
I took care of that for you.
Quick Jab and Cosmic Ray, nice. Playtime is over, go back to your mommies, daddies and trust funds. Captain Marvel and Jones spend the night following a group of teens, playing make-believe cult and trying to track down vampires until Jones had enough. Their leader, Apocalypse, disagreed. But with some force, Captain Marvel and Jones changed his mind. Cool. Double up and double up. Interesting. Nico met with Maria Hill. There is a lot to process, but we will get you up to speed. Assistance from the Midnight Suns will be invaluable. Nico spent the rest of the day in briefing. Hill confirmed. The Midnight Suns are now authorized to participate in Transia-based shield operations, and thanks in advance.
Stay out of trouble.
Fair enough, we have no more hero ups to do. We got a bunch of cards. Let's see if we wanna equip anything. Okay, this is just a straight up upgrade, I suppose. Modded Cosmic Ray, nice. This Quick Jab is not modded. Which Means I can salvage this. And salvage this. Nice. And Captain Marvel will be fully upgraded once we upgrade this, which should be maybe today. I don't know how much attack distance we have. So double up and double up. Generate a copy of each attack, skill or heroic in your hand. Select it randomly when drawn. On redraw, gain Eddie-Magik. Honestly, I don't like this. So I'm gonna scrap these 2 cards both. I don't like it because you don't know, maybe it will do absolutely nothing when you use it. Which doesn't seem too useful to me. Let's go ahead and deal with the 4th now.
How do you sleep at night?
Is there a problem?
No, I'm literally asking how you manage to sleep at night. Here, at the Abbey.
What keeps you awake?
The roar of the ocean, winds moaning through the rafters, the little girl in the tattered dress who croaks, "I know what you did," from my bedside mirror.
I can help with a ghost.
A true haunting is no joke. I can help.
I don't want to trouble you, but for the sake of argument, say I tried salt circles, religious symbols, and holy water.
How did you apply the holy water?
Spray bottle.
I do not think it works like that.
Hey, I looked for an aspergillum. Surprised the Abbey didn't have any of those holy water stick grenades.
I used to chuck them at vampires. We ran out.
That's inspiring. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. Think, Tony, think. What if I slept in the suit? Turn the sound dampeners on? Set it to vibrate if there's an emergency? Huh.
I mean, that could work, for sure.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Bova always said we must heal the mind first and the body will follow. Perhaps I should visit her when this is all over. Wanda Maximoff. Perhaps you should. Purchase secondary stat modifications for heroes. Dr. Morbius was the world's preeminent hematologist before his transformation, and he's only grown more brilliant since. As to the ethics of how he achieved such groundbreaking results, I make no comment. You know what, let's do it. That sounds like something that would be helpful for sure.
Okay, what's up? Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Consume all bleed on the target to deal remaining bleed damage immediately. That seems cool. Consume all bleed on the target to deal remaining bleed damage. That's the same card but for a different person. It's kind of funny. That is kind of funny. Do we want it though? That's the real question. I really like this corner. I'm gonna take this. I think that will be nice. I'm not sure if feeding frenzy.
Mystery, we never close.
I'm not sure if feeding frenzy will be useful. But let's grab it.
Until next time.
Until next time indeed. Let's see what we can do here. I definitely wanna get rid of corner and equip the modded corner. There we go. Because it also draws the last attack plate. That's like straight up upgrade of this. Feeding frenzy. We would need to replace echolocate, and you know what? I'm fine with that. Let's do that. I think that works. Upgrade-wise, we don't really have any essence, so we probably cannot upgrade much. I'm gonna check either way though. Let's start with yard upgrades. Hero moves can be used to cure an ally in combat. Sure, why not?
Danger room, keep your heart out.
Daily sparring, friendship XP. Who is level 2? Both level 2s cannot be trained at the moment. So you know what? Who is the closest? Wolverine. Let's do Wolverine.
Nice match, kid.
There we go.
Ready for more?
I am ready for more. Cannot upgrade this. Can upgrade this, let's do it.
This'll make a difference.
Morbius. Can upgrade this, let's go.
It's hard to keep these fangs sharp.
And Venom. Can upgrade this, let's go.
And we didn't think we could get any stronger.
I am happy with that. We need a whole bunch of heroic essence. Speaking of which, let's go check the library real quick. Can we craft heroic essence or keys? That's my question. Special... We don't care about pallets at the moment. I don't see keys. I see gifts. Major skill essence, major heroic essence. This is what we need, but it's not quite enough. And doesn't seem like we can craft keys, surprisingly enough. Is it worth doing this to make heroic essence? It will cost us a lot. Let's do it. We have plenty of skill essence that we don't need currently. So we might as well trade for something we actually need at the moment. And we don't really use the plant for anything else at the moment, so I don't feel too bad about it. It actually allows us to do some upgrades at least, so let's do that.
Back again.
And I think I wanna upgrade Bladestone.
So I guess I'm letting you choose for me too.
Holy moly, draw a card for each KO, that's insane. That is absolutely freaking insane. That was definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Are there any chests I can open? No. I need 6 keys. I need 6 keys and I have 0. That's not good. Let's see. Missions in New York. We have a story mission with Storm that we could do. Or hard mission with Spider-Man that we could do. Defeat turned Hydra. You know what? Let's go. I need essence. Well, I don't need essences anymore. I suppose that's also true. Let's do the story mission with Storm. For some blueprints. We don't really need blueprints, but we might as well utilize them on the next day. Vampires are launching a brazen daytime attack on a homeless encampment. That sounds unfortunate. If we knock back 3 enemies, we will get a channeling hex. If I could check what's channeling hex, I would be inclined to take it, but since I cannot, I'm gonna ignore the challenge. Let's continue.
I think Dahlia might be hiding with the Morlocks.
The Morlocks?
Mutants who live in the tunnels beneath the city, and who stay away from the X-Men. There's a homeless encampment by an entrance to the Morlock tunnels. Vampires have attacked it 3 times this week.
That cannot be a coincidence. Do you think the vampires are hunting this child?
I don't know. The city's most vulnerable population is being erased, mutants and humans alike, disappearing from shelters, off the streets.
The vampires go after anyone the world would not miss.
Or even notice.
Until now.
Alrighty then, Storm. I freaking love the outfit. Who should be our 3rd guy? I can check decks. Let's see your deck. You are pretty good. Anyone in need? Well, Wanda is in need of cards for sure. Wanda is definitely in need. Otherwise, I think we are mostly happy with everyone. Deadpool could use definitely some more cards. I'm not sure what this mission will be all about. I guess we should focus on doing it from top to bottom. Because Carol is already finished and Blade is already finished. I will be finished if I get 2nd Holy Burst, I suppose. So let's focus on Steve Rogers, why not? And this is going to be interesting. Sure, let's go. Seems like a plan. This is quite the team up. Captain America and Storm. Looking very comic book accurate in my opinion. I really like the outfits in this game. Holy moly. Hello there, you right? Hello, hello, hello. The picture didn't load in. It only happens when I play Midnight Suns for some reason.
Okay, hi, who is she? Have you brought me another nail to behold? Leave it on the ground and return later if you're still breathing.
I think the browser source might be a bit too overbearing during this game for some reason. But yeah, hello there, you right? Hello, hello, hello. It's always nice to see you come by.
We will find and question her.
I'm more concerned about her safety. Hopefully we'll get some answers. What do you think they want with Dahlia?
Focus, Storm.
Oh, I am. Those vampires are going to regret messing with me.
That is the spirit.
That is the spirit indeed. Look at these outfits. They look so nice. Storm and Captain America.
Do not stray from path.
I shall not stray from path. You are correct. Let's go. But yeah, I hope your stream went well. It's always nice to see you come by. And if you need to rest up, feel free to do so. And I suppose let's watch the cutscene of this next mission. Apparently someone is attacking the homeless camps, so we need to save the poor people in there.
Quickly, we must help them.
Save everyone you can, and keep your eyes open for Dahlia.
I'm looking.
Me too. I just don't like what I see.
Okay, cure. To cure your allies, use a move to highlight an ally with your move cursor. Oh, that's right, we upgraded ability, which will let us heal people. That's interesting. You were getting lost in Yakuza. You lose the concept of time. Ooh, Yakuza is a really good franchise, I would say. I absolutely love the Yakuza games, especially all the side objectives that you can do, the side quests. They are quite fun. And defeat all vampires.
Now it's the city's unhoused population. These depraved creatures have no shame.
They do not seem to feel anything at all. Only their hunger drives them.
And yet they're still on the trail of Dahlia, with these people caught in their wake.
Then you're in the right place. At the very least, you can deny the vampires their next meal.
This forceful knockback is not enough to kill, are you serious? If target was damaged this turn, forceful. You know what, I'm willing to do this because it will also kill the fella over there. There we go. And we can indeed
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
cure some people if we need to. If target is targeting Captain America, is anyone targeting me? Doesn't seem like it. Holy Spark is quick. Let's use it on you because you have the timer.
You were too weak for this fight.
Cool. I'm going to go ahead and redraw one of the Vortex cards. I'm also gonna redraw the hero combo. Deadly Ground. If we get lucky, this would be really cool. I'm gonna save it for next turn. Let's see, what can I do with Vortex? I can definitely kill the guy. I am worried the explosion will hurt the fella over there too. Could do this, I suppose, but that's not quite what I want. Difficult choices. Captain America gains block equal to damage dealt for 2 turns. +1 moves this turn. Okay. Well, Captain America, can I make you do... No, I cannot. Storm, can I make you move over here? Yes, I can. That's one enemy down.
Now you must follow it.
This will burst in 3 turns, which is worrisome. Let's do the best defense.
I'm on it.
There we go.
Help is at hand.
Now with Storm I can push. I cannot push for some reason. Oh, this is how you heal. I see, I see. I did get Quick Punch. It will draw a card. If target is not at full health, 80 plus. Well, we just can kill this guy, I suppose.
Now that was something.
We do like quick cards. Holy burst. 330 on this would go insane. It's immune to taunt and stun, so that's unfortunate, I suppose. Blade Storm will kill these two. I could aim it that way, damage the sack, I suppose. We will draw a card for each KO. Let's do it.
Do not stand a chance.
Exec will give birth. Unfortunately. Everyone is going for Storm and Steve. Steve has the shield up though, as well as some stuff. So we should really take care of this guy. Will this hurt me or will it not? I cannot tell. I could use Captain America, I suppose. We could do some decent damage over there. Alternatively, this is too far away. If I move Captain America, I could get rid of this guy.
Target confirmed.
That way the two enemies will attack me, and I have enough shield to withstand it. I could also discard something I don't want, like this for example, to gain extra move, which can Storm use to kill this guy.
Return to the darkness.
We could have probably did it a bit better, but you know what? I am happy with it. Let's end the turn. He attacked me for some reason, instead of Captain.
Even in a city as renowned as New York, these people have still been left behind.
The lack of empathy is not unique to this city, or this time.
Those with unusual abilities are even more likely to be shunned.
Yes, we've all felt it in one way or another. Maybe it doesn't have to be that way for Dahlia.
Now the issue is, I don't know what to do. This could be taken out with hero combo, I suppose. Can I do anything with the knockback over here? I can get a triple kill, you know what? Seems nice.
Leave some for the rest of us.
And I can kill the exe.
Trust in me.
Now that's how it's done.
Even the loss of one innocent life is too much to bear.
I think I miscalculated. I wasn't paying attention and I didn't realize one of them was about to attack civilians. Let me restart the encounter. That is my bad. I wasn't paying attention. We were about to win, which is unfortunate. But oh well. You need to really pay close attention to these clocks on the enemies. That's for sure. So, knockback forceful. I am happy with this move. That move works nicely. I am also happy with this move. Because it's quick. How about we do this?
You had
Seems like a good plan. Then we can use Vortex over here to get a double kill. Sure, why not? Nice.
Nice work.
I can kill you easily with a push.
Don't get up, even if you can.
Works nicely. This will incubate soon. I need to be careful now. I'm gonna... Let's redraw the hero combo. Best defense. I mean... I'm gonna redraw this. That's pretty good, but... I'm not too sure. I'm gonna discard Vortex. Storm will get extra move. I'm gonna use the move to kill this guy.
Maybe now you will find peace.
If I do it this way and end the turn, this will not give birth. Which is perfect. Pure tutorial, yeah.
Even in a city as renowned as New York, these people have still been left behind.
The lack of empathy is not unique to this city, or this time. Society often turns its back on those who are different.
And those with unusual abilities are even more likely to be shunned.
Yes, we've all felt it in one way or another. Maybe it doesn't have to be that way for Dahlia.
Can't say I feel bad about that one.
I can't kill these with explosion. Let's do it. All enemies are gone, we still have 3 card plays. I think that's good. Don't quake, draw a card. It will give birth very soon, so we need to get some heavy hitters in here. None of these are heavy hitters. I'm gonna redraw the Blade Storm for now. This will be better next turn. Let's use this. Just to get a heroism boost, I suppose. One more turn and it will give birth. We need to be careful. We need to be careful. I should probably redraw something. I'm gonna redraw the R. Knock back in any direction on KO, draw a card. That's gonna be useful once this gives birth. If only I could get one more heroism. Let's do Spang. It will give birth.
Centuries ago.
I'm fine with that. So now, quick punch for you. That will get refunded. Nice. Let's see. You will kill someone in 2 turns, you will kill someone in 3 turns. This is where we failed last time, I am aware. Holy Burst will kill both of you, let's do it.
Your time has come.
Nice.
Your mother abandoned.
We could finish the job with this, but I am out of moves, so we need to end the turn.
You're not out of this yet.
That is fine.
Fortunate these are resourceful people. Most of them must have escaped before things got bad.
To survive like this, they must always be looking over their shoulders.
Let us hope that is what happened.
Okay, we just need to get rid of these 3 enemies. And the mission will be finished. Let's overheal myself, I suppose.
Welcome assistance.
Okay. I am kind of upset we don't have any quick moves. Let's redraw this. Okay, forceful knockback could actually be helpful. Well, not really. Not really, not really. Let's reload this. Ooh, this is a triple kill, I think. Yeah. And we win.
That shield of yours is truly unique.
It seems like a 3-star mission. I recognize this place from X-Men the animated series. Will they actually have the mutants in here from the animated series?
We are being watched.
Let them watch. Give them no cause to fear us.
It's all right. You'll be as good as new.
Dahlia?
Ororo? What are you doing here?
I tried to find you at the orphanage, but...
But what?
It seemed you were in distress. I wanted to help.
I'm not the one who needs help. Look around you. I can do more here than wearing a fancy yellow suit. The Morlocks took me in. They just welcomed me into their family. But now someone is trying to tear our family apart.
I am so sorry.
No, you're not. You say you're all about protecting mutants, but it's only the ones who live in that mansion. You don't even see people like us.
That's not true.
What happened here?
We were attacked by creatures. We don't know what they are or what they want. Most of us fled after the last attack. Some are too wounded to move. I just need more time to heal them.
What can we do?
You really want to help? Stop those things from killing my family.
Alright, this is cool. I really like that this is an area in the game.
Vampires are truly stockpiling victims.
This is really cool.
Something much greater at work here.
As if
Oh,
the
what's
torment of
this?
these people was not enough.
It is never enough. There always seems to be a darker purpose waiting to reveal itself.
At least it keeps us busy.
This is Quake, so let's use it to damage this unit, I believe. Yeah.
Are you prepared?
It will refund itself. I forgot to check, are there any units that will feed? No, there are none. Alrighty. Alrighty. Knockback in any direction on KO draw a card. 199 damage. If I do it this way, it will get the KO.
Your fate is sealed.
Seems like a good plan.
Lilith herself could not best me.
Now, Hunter, while you are here... Doesn't seem like you can actually get a kill. You are probably too far away. Yeah. So moving won't work. It's alright. Select an ally, taunt. All enemies targeting them can block and count. Free. This is free. This is free. We should definitely do this for Hunter.
We've got to stick together.
There we go, nice.
Still looking at me.
Hunter. Can you... You cannot really do much. I'm gonna redraw this. This has knockback taunt on KO draw a card. This won't be enough to KO you. You are a quick unit, but you are too far away. Difficult choices indeed. Let's redraw the crushing... Well, actually, let's redraw the hero combo. It's not very likely we will get 4 heroism. Apply 2 resist to all allies. It would be nice, but... Do we wanna do it is the question. I still have a move as well. And since I have a move, I could move you over there. That will lower the HP a little bit. I don't know if this will work out. But maybe now I can kill her with the punch. Apparently not quite. That is more than unfortunate. Oh well.
Nice.
Oh well.
Pity if someone punched a hole in it.
Captain America is definitely in trouble, I will say. This will do 215. I should go kill you, I think.
Feel my call.
+1 redraws. This will be good for next turn, I guess. What do I have here? None of this I wanna use at the moment. I think it's worth discarding this. Just so that Captain America can do this.
Next time, stay home.
Because that's one less enemy to attack Captain America. He does have 391 block. But will he survive 4 attacks? That's the real question. Let's see. Well, he survived. It took all of his block to survive. But the counter also paid off nicely.
Enemy forces converging on our position.
Okay.
These Morlocks, they live here beneath the city? Have I not seen them before?
These sewers have been home to all kinds.
They've survived by avoiding unnecessary attention. And much like their counterparts on the surface.
The modern world continues to surprise me. I had expected better.
I can get some kills over here, I suppose. This will give me double kill, let's do it. Might as well. I am kind of upset we don't have any quick moves. Let's redraw this. Okay, I'll draw a card. That's tough. That is tough. I could kill this guy too. Let's do it.
I'm going in. Leave some for the rest of us.
Nobody is targeting Captain America. This will give us double kill. I'm gonna risk it.
There is no escape. I'm starting to see how all those stories about you got started.
Only one enemy remains, and we can kill him like so.
Accept your defeat.
I'm sure the Morlocks will be grateful, in their own quiet way.
Dahlia! It's over. You're safe.
Thank you, Ororo. And the rest of you. We're not used to people looking out for us.
Is there anything else we can do?
No, we'll be all right. I've healed the others. We'll move where they can't find us.
Dahlia, you don't have to be alone. The X-Men would welcome you.
Thanks, but I'm not alone. And I can't abandon my family for yours.
All right. And if you ever need me...
You'll be the first we call.
Goddess be with you. All of you.
Oh, that was nice. I love it. 3 stars. Holy moly. Ah, that's a cool art as well. Let's continue. That went nicely. I didn't expect to visit this location in this game. That is honestly a really nice surprise. Makes me even more glad I decided to give Storm the comic book accurate outfit from the animated series. Also, the game froze there for a second. Did you see that? Kind of spooky, not gonna lie. Talk to Magic. Join a hangout. Join a hangout with Blade. We need to do the Blade one. Let's do that first. Where is Blade? I don't see Blade in here. Blade is training outside. Of course he is.
Didn't even know what Morlocks were until today. Damn.
Who is a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
Apparently I cannot join a hangout with Blade. I am truly bamboozled by this turn of events. Oh well, oh well. Let me collect some balls real quick. I'm sure there is a bunch of them. We do need the essence, as proven recently. It is always handy when you need to upgrade stuff. Even the credits will come in handy. Okay. There is no new book, I assume, because the book club is not happening. We have a little bit of time left, so how about we do a hangout with someone?
Part of being a mentor is watching your students make their own path. I did the same for you, kiddo.
I'm gonna go with Eddie. Eddie, let's watch a movie.
And so I said, "Get your hand off that lady's purse or I'll eat your spleen."
That is one way to take care of a situation. What happened next?
Well, I went home hungry that night.
Fighting hungry is hard.
I hate battling on an empty stomach.
Oh yeah, these days I always have a snack before going on patrol.
Is it hard to have a symbiote constantly affecting your emotions?
Actually, my symbiote often keeps me grounded. Its emotions certainly influence mine, but it never makes me do anything I don't want.
But you eat spleens.
So the symbiote is not forcing you to eat people's spleens?
I'll try anything once, as long as it's not an olive. Seriously, I hate olives.
Now the real question is, what the heck do we give him that he would enjoy? Maybe world's grossest candy? I'm gonna actually quickly Google it, because I don't wanna accidentally give him something he doesn't like. Eddie Brock Gifts Midnight Suns, there we go. Best gifts for Venom, there we go. He doesn't seem to like... Oh, he dislikes this one, so that would be bad. That would be bad. There are no candles that I have that he would like. How about books? Calming your inner demon would be working for him apparently, so let's do that.
This is better than fresh steaks.
Well, you heard the man. It's better than fresh steaks. He absolutely loved the gift. Let's go. Love to see it. Unfortunately, I don't think we will be able to finish this quest because Blade didn't show up in here for some reason. And we need to talk to Magic. I'm not sure what her deal will be, so I'm gonna save the game right here. Well, actually...
Storm is a good mentor. It's just, some people don't want help. You can't force it. Hunter, I have a favor to ask.
What do you need?
Storm seems off. I haven't seen her like this before. Can you speak with her?
Of course, but why me?
You both know what it means to lead. She sees you as a peer, whereas I will always be her student. You may be able to reach her in a way I cannot.
All right, I will seek her out.
Thank you. Oh, and don't tell her I asked you to do this.
Alrighty. Sounds like a plan. So we just need to speak to her. I suppose we can do that.
You were right about the Abbey being special. It's beautiful out here.
I like to come here when I am feeling down.
Subtlety is not your strong suit. You want to ask about Dahlia, yes?
Dahlia believes you only care about the X-Men who choose to join. Her words hurt you.
Not exactly, but they've left me to wonder. And the act of self-reflection is often uncomfortable.
I do not follow.
Her comment has caused me to think about how I treat my students. I don't think I choose favorites, but what if I do without realizing it? Regardless, I'm relieved to see her safe and happy with her found family. I'll keep worrying about her until the vampires are taken care of.
I empathize.
I relate. The Midnight Suns are my family, and I share the same concerns over their safety.
That almost sounds silly, worrying about people with powers. But I appreciate your words. It feels good to know I am not alone.
I think the fear is natural. Having abilities puts targets on our backs.
That is a good point.
Just because we are strong does not mean we are invincible.
Where were you when I was a teenager? That's what leadership is. Knowing when to step in and when to respect boundaries.
How do you know?
They'll straight up tell you. Or you'll just feel it.
Sounds complicated.
It gets easier with time. Thank you for coming to check on me, Hunter. Leaders often have to take these burdens on by themselves.
I am not a leader.
Oh, please. I call it like I see it.
Fair enough. Apparently we can still talk to her. And I'm gonna save the game and do that next episode, because as per usual, I want the episodes to be roughly less than 3 hours long, so this is the perfect time to end it. So thank you so much for watching. It's been fun. And I'm gonna see you next time. If the game actually saves, there we go. So yeah, bye bye.